Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So we did get the pullback that was expecting, sort of blew past all the levels we were looking at. We were looking at these areas here, where my cursor is. So it looks like we're coming back into this zone. There's one other level we need to pay attention to, which is right there. We haven't quite got there yet, so I would assume we're coming back into this area. We've got a nice crossover of the moving averages. We're above the 155 EMA. So we'd be looking for a level for price to come back into. Oscillators have crossed over and pointing down, so obviously on the higher time frame, we'd want that sort of meandering a little bit lower before jumping in. But we trade the hour, and if you look at the hour at the moment, we have bottomed here, so you'd be looking at some form of structure. Now, there's one more level that I'm just going to add in here, which is right here. We did close below it, but we've come up above it this morning. So if we find supports in this in one of these areas, so it is 0.99750 and 0.99450, or even as deep as 0.991944, that is kind of the area that I'd be looking for opportunities to buy into this. Could be a bit of a flag forming, so keep your trend line there, and here's your next trend line here. So it could be a bit of a consolidation flag forming. I just want to see supports on a level. If we see price action, which would be an inside bar, engulfing bar, or pin bar on the level, not below it, not above it. I want the tail on the level, then that would be the opportunity to buy into it. It would be long on the break of the structure and short just below the price action structure. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, we have kind of broken this level that we're looking at, which is 146.735, and we've got a few tails here at the moment, but I don't like the way the oscillators are looking at the moment, so this is extremely oversold at the moment. So for me, if you look at the 1 hour, you can see we're kind of meandering to the upside, so it could be similar to what we're seeing on Euro USD, looking for some kind of resistance for a move down. This is the level, which is 146.735. And you can see we got a rejection here late yesterday. Well, not late yesterday, it's kind of in the European session almost. And then we got this tweezer bottom in as well. So still a little bit of confusion here, trying to form a flat top triangle. If you just put your levels in. So the bulls are trying to form this flat top triangle for a break, and then to get through the next bit of structure and then continue up. I would watch this area again. Don't trust what's happened here now. So this is 146.735. We've already rejected it this morning, but I'd watch it again during the European Open, and then also just pay attention to 147.521. If we start getting above this 147.521, then I would expect us to sort of continue to the upside. But it does look like we, from an index point of view, that we're looking for a bit of recovery, and the GDP number was a good print this week. So on a knife's edge, I suppose, could go either way, but I think because we are below the moving averages, we should favor the shorts at the moment. Moving on to British pound, Japanese yen, absolutely nothing going on here, still going sideways. It does look like we're also trying to build some kind of a consolidation here. Oscillators are easing off, which is a good sign. So either we're going to break to the downside quite aggressively, or we're just going to keep going in this range while the oscillators ease off and get us an opportunity to get into this. So for me on the hour, you can see what I mean. Big up, big down, big up, probably big down. We're now in amongst the moving averages. That's a clear sit on hands, especially being Friday as well. Moving on to Euro British pound, and here we have what looks like a head and shoulders. There's multiple shoulders, head, and a double right shoulder here. So this area that we have tagged, which is what I gave you yesterday, which was target hit, that is the area we need to pay attention to. So my view here is probably continuation to the downside. So what we said yesterday is we're looking for price action inside here, one of these two levels. You can see there it is there. a bit of a pin bar, range bar, but your entry was on the break of that range bar right over there, and your stop was up there at 176 points, and the measured move was down to here, which was 400 points. So this was your measured move here. You can see how the buyers came in on that measured move. So I'd be looking at the same kind of setup again. Just readjust your levels. There's quite an intense level right here. So that is 0.86,643. A pullback onto that would get me short. Alternatively, you'd see something in this area. We need one more level here. We'd see a pullback into 0.86460 or 0.86505. So that's kind of the view that we've got at the moment. Pull back into any of these levels, you'd be looking for an opportunity to short. And that opportunity would be a pin bar, an engulfing bar, or an inside bar. And you want it on the level. You can see, look at this. That was a level, look there. Pin bar on it, multiple tails on it. Great opportunity here. You're basically looking for a break on that structure, so either on the pin bar with the stop just below. You would have been stressed here with a pullback, but anyway, that's kind of the view with a grouping of the oscillators. You can see what I'm talking about. So that's kind of my view this week for Forex. Comes to an end. Been a bit of a subdued week. Not many trades happening, but that happens every now and then. Anyway, hope it helps. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.